In the front here, I sewed on a little pocket with a little collage here. I just put some things in the front, like a guest check and some extra little goodies. This is a vintage book page from a botanical book. And I just did a little cluster down here of some lace and other trims. And then I added this cute little pin with a bell. I love adding bells in the books. Super fun. I clipped on a envelope here. This is from TsunamiRose Designs, I mean. There is a little tuck spot right here, and I just have this really cute little layaway envelope. You can fill that up with goodies or, you know, memorabilia, anything like that. You can see there's a lot of lace sewn on these sides. This is a gorgeous vintage applique, and I just sewed that on. You could probably tuck something under there if you actually like adhered it on the page, but you know, like as like an accent to whatever your picture is. But there is lots of washi stamping, stenciling throughout the book as well, which I'm probably not going to point out for every page. Here is a cute little pocket with another sewn on little cluster and vintage book pages in there. The recipient can use, you know, however they want. I made some of these collage tags, and this actually has like a little pocket, but this was a vintage book page in a music book, and I really liked how it looked, so I made a tag out of it. Some vintage trim down here, so cute. I realized you guys can't see that. Here is a littler page that I made into a pocket, and then there's a little pocket on the back side as well. The lace is its own pocket all the way across, and then there is this other pocket. I just put a vintage photo, like a Tim Holtz photo, and then like I said, the top of this is also a pocket, and I just have some writing paper for journaling or whatever. On here, I actually hand sewed on this little piece with embroidery thread, did some stamping and some edge punching. And then on the back where I had the embroidery thread, I just sewed on a button as well. Down here is a doily that I made into a pocket with a journaling card. A doily with some stamping, some rub-ons on this glassine bag, but this is also a tuck spot. You could put something back there, and this is an alteration tag. And I basically try to sew on as much as I possibly can, just because I feel like it's just so much more secure that way. This is a little fold out right there. A really pretty little clip that is holding on a wax dipped photo. If I don't have the tutorial up yet for wax dipping the photos, that will be up soon. So I did some stamping up here, and there's a lot of coffee dyed paper in here as well. And I made this little collage of different fabrics, and I made that into a pocket. Did some embroidery stitching on the side. Whoa, that was a close call, guys. A tag in there. I'm having to stand at like a really weird angle. I added some really cute mushroom washi down there, stamping. I clipped on a little tag up here, and then here is the other side to this smaller page that is a full pocket, and again there's a pocket in front. This is a double pocket. I added some sewn embellishments in there and some vintage book page in there. You could also use this as a tuck spot, so it would be cute for maybe a picture or something like that. This is a collaged tag, and it just slips in like so, and it has a pocket as well. This pulls out like that. Lots of room for journaling. I have clipped on a page from Edith Holden book. There's botanical page right there. And then this is a printout from Johanna Clough's Etsy shop called Little Bindy. And I printed it on vellum. And I basically cut out a frame in the coffee dyed paper here, and then I sewed it on I love it so much. I think it's so pretty. Oh, so excited to have those downloads. And then you can see the back is just as pretty. A little tag in this pocket. This is a pocket right here, just a very small one on this vintage book page. And I don't remember where I got this, but I did some stitching right here, some pretty stitching, which I've done on a lot of the pages, which I'm not really pointing out, but I made a little shaker here out of this clear pocket, and I added some cute little embellishments and sequins, and then I also sewed on some lace and a little floral embellishment there. This little tuck spot that is sewn on. I don't know why I keep saying sewn on because everything's sewn on. And then this is a double tag page right here with some shipping tags in there. And this is just clipped on a little mini envelope to add something. This is a little full lace pocket, and I added this vintage record page. I don't know, but there's writing on it, and I think it's so cool. I got this from, I think, Renee at GT Designs. I always forget what her shop is. I gotta remember that. This is just an embellished page. It has a little flag a little flag embellishment with some sewn on buttons. You could stick something up under there too. Clear pocket with a bag and some vintage pieces in there. This is another printout from Johanna's shop. I think it's so pretty. It looks real, but then it's paper, so it's just really easy to work with. And then just little envelope with a card in there, sewn on pages here. This is a sewn on vellum piece, and it's like it's a window, and I put some butterflies in the window. This is a little pocket that I made out of like writing paper, like children's writing paper. A little belly band, and this folds out too. You could do some journaling there. Clear pocket, great spot for a like 4x6 photo. And there is a vintage color slide. I forget what you call these. I got this from Lori. They're really cool. I think that you could do some kind of a cool embellishment, you know, I don't know, a little fun page. This is a vintage magazine page. I made this into a little pocket here, and I made a mini little notebook, and I thought it was super cute. It says garden notebook, and it just has blank pages in there. Whoops. And then some more stamping on a envelope that I made into a pocket. Some pretty stenciling. This is a full pocket that has some vintage book page, I believe, in there. And then I have this little CD case with a journaling card, some deli paper, just because it sounds so cool. Just clipped on a little Japanese card here. We are getting there, guys. This is a full pocket, and I did some stamping and embossing with this gorgeous image here. This is ledger paper. This is a vintage magazine paper, and I made a couple tags. So basically this kind of folds into thirds and it has graph paper, and then it's a tag as well. I'll put that back in at the end. Vintage music paper, another smaller pocket, envelope. I just added a little frame cutout there. And then this is the second side to the vintage magazine pages, and it has one of these tags in here as well. Ledger paper, dyed paper, a tag I have in this vellum pocket, more deli paper, and a full page pocket with the Tim Holtz paper, and then a library card. So I love how this book turned out. I hope that you guys enjoyed seeing this flip through. This was a book that will be in my summer release. I'm not sure when this video is going up, so I'm not going to have a full flip through for all of the books that are in the release. So this probably be the only full flip through that I have. But I hope, I'm at a weird angle, I can't put that away. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing this video, and I'll see you later. Bye.